And next up at UFC Macau, we've got Xiong taking on Angela Hill. I gotta say, this is a tough one for me. Obviously, we've not seen Xiong fight in the UFC. We've seen her over in one championship where she's had a lot of success. Mostly a boxer. Women look to come in and take her to the ground. Obviously, a formidable opponent will be able to get the grappling going against her. But Angela Hill is more of a striker that mixes in takedowns and pushes a heavy pace and has a lot of volume. And we've seen her kind of on her decline here at 41 inside the UFC. And I got to go with Xiong for that reason. I think that on the feet, she's going to be much faster with the boxing combinations. I don't think that Angela Hill's going to be able to come in here and get successful takedowns. Xiong does a good job of digging for underhooks, reversing position, and showing urgency to be able to keep fights on the feet. Xiong also, in terms of the hand speed with the boxing, is going to be much crisper than Angela Hill. Hill, she will mix in sort of a Muay Thai-based style striking where she will throw the low calf kick. She will throw teeps up the middle. She will throw boxing combinations. But I think on the feet, she's going to struggle with the speed here of Xiong. And I think that's all that's going to matter when it comes to damage. Xiong is going to have the bigger moments on the feet. I think she's going to defend takedowns at times where Hill is going to be backing her up against the fence, shooting in for takedowns. Xiong is going to show an ability to keep this fight on the feet with the urgency. She's going to circle, get back to space. And at range and at space here in the middle of the octagon is where I think she's going to land the more damaging shots, win over the judges here, and ultimately win a unanimous decision based on her boxing, based on her hand speed, and based on damage here. It's not that I think that Hill can't have moments, and she probably will put up more volume. I just think the bigger, harder, more impactful shots here of Xiong are going to win over the judges here, especially over in Macau with the Chinese fighter. You like to think that the judges are probably going to swing in the favor of the fighter doing more damage, having the more impactful moments here. Hill, more known for volume than her overall power. Obviously on a little bit of a decline along with her, obviously 2-fight back-to-back losing streak here. And if this fight does end up on the ground, I do think that Xiong's going to be able to work back to her feet. So give me Xiong here to get this one done over Angela Hill. Let's see who Carlos has got in this matchup.
Okay, in this one, I'm going to take Jingnan to get this one done. I think Hill is very durable, and I think she's got very good cardio, which makes me want to second guess my pick. But I'm going to stay with Zhang because she does throw heavy shots, and she fights going forward. She has a nice forward lean, her elbows tucked in, ready to strike, but her hips are shot back a little bit, so it looks like she's ready to defend takedowns first and then strike second, which is a pretty good game plan for her. But if you're going to stay like that, Hill's always coming forward, and she's going to press you. So she's going to have to learn, Zhang, to change the angles, throw some strikes off of that, make Hill have to change direction. But the one other thing that kind of makes me a little nervous in this one is the fact that I feel that maybe Angela Hill's a better wrestler, has better wrestling than most of the people Zhang has ever fought before. Because Hill has good takedowns because she's persistent and she's just going to keep going for him and keep going for him. And if this were a 5-round fight with the cardio advantage I think Hill has, because she's not relying on speed or athleticism or power, I think that she would be able to get this one done. But Zhang she's quick, she's explosive. That takes a lot of energy, and she's using a lot of energy in her takedown defense. She's very explosive when she starts to use her sunrises and get those hooks and peel off her opponents. So what I do feel is in a 3-round fight, I think Zhang has enough speed. She could change the angles, and she hits hard enough to make Angela Hill have to come in just a little bit slower, have to hesitate to come in to get the takedown. So I'm going to go with Zhang to get this one done.